All right, guys, what's going on? Another episode here of the Coin Zone. I'm Crypto with Paul. Appreciate you guys for tapping in. Make sure to hit the like button on the way in and make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Now, let's get right into the topics that I want to talk about today. Now, before we get into everything, actually, stick around in another hour or so because I will be going live to cover Jerome Powell and the Federal Reserve and the FOMC meeting in just around less than an hour or so now, 54 minutes. So stick around for that. But for now, want to talk about a couple things exchanges have been doing as of late. A lot of big moves being made. And why don't we just start right here? Okay. So Crypto.com and Truth Social are continuing this massive partnership that we just heard from a couple weeks back when they announced big things together, a lot of big things. So Crypto.com posted this: Truth Social will become the world's first social media platform offering prediction markets via exclusive partnership with Crypto.com. So we have seen the success of Polymarket, of Kalshi. There's many different options now. Bodega is on Cardano. There's many different prediction market options now. It is becoming very popular. Okay, so what do we see Truth Social doing? Something very interesting. They're going to have their own integrated into the platform, and they're doing it via a partnership with Crypto.com. That's very interesting. Now, this is Cointelegraph. Just in, Trump's Truth Social is teaming up with Crypto.com to launch the world's first social media prediction market platform. I can expect X to follow. I'm sure Elon Musk is going to have his own, integrated into X. So why don't we just keep it moving and go here? Trump Media enters prediction market business. It's from Axios. So Trump Media and Technology Group says it will soon offer Truth Social users access to prediction markets. Why it matters. The rules governing prediction markets are still evolving, but now the company bearing the name of the president is wading into the space, driving the news. On Tuesday, it's today, guys, you're welcome, Trump Media and Technology Group announced Truth Predict, a prediction market partnership between Trump Media Social Network, the Truth Social, and Crypto.com derivatives of North America. What they're saying, quote unquote, Truth Predict will allow our loyal users to engage in prediction markets with a trusted network while harnessing our social media platform to provide totally unique ways for users to discuss and compare their predictions, Devin Nunes, the CEO of Trump Media, said in a statement. Now, this is very interesting because what also did we cover recently with Crypto.com and Trump? What's good on everyone? Chief the Yorkie, what's up? Appreciate you for tapping in, brother. But why is this interesting? Because Crypto.com and Truth Social already have a partnership to incentivize you to hold CRO, to use CRO. You can get rewarded, by posting, I believe, certain aspects like that. So interesting to see what else you can do there with the prediction markets. I'm assuming use, truth tokens or CRO tokens for this. Gonna be very interesting to see what they do there. Okay, so that's Crypto.com. Big news. Truth Social. More news coming out. Their own prediction market. Pretty insane. Now let's move on to Circle. So Circle launches. Okay. Circle launches public testnet for ARC. The USDC users' new payments focused chain is backed by BlackRock, Visa, HSBC, and AWS, and it aims to bring real-world finance on-chain with USD-based fees, sub-second settlement, and privacy controls. Very interesting. The moves that USDC has been making. Okay. Very interesting. Now let's go on to this from Coin Bureau. Coinbase and Figment expand altcoin staking. So institutional clients can now stake on Solana, Cardano, and Sui, and more, signaling growing demand for on-chain yield across major networks. A lot of progress is being done by these exchanges. Coinbase has been making up a ton of news, doing a ton of things. I think they bought close to like 40 crypto startups. They have over 10 billion in cash. They are doing good, okay? Coinbase is definitely a top tier exchange in the United States alongside other ones that we just covered, like crypto.com has a big imprint. Obviously, they own this Staples Center, which is now the crypto.com arena. They're doing a lot of things. Gemini as well, okay? The Gemini cards are becoming a very big hit. I'm seeing a lot of people talk about getting Solana back, XRP back, Bitcoin back. Very interesting, guys. This user said here, I'm considering getting the Gemini Bitcoin card. Commuting in New York City at 4% cash back in Bitcoin could be a smart move. What do you guys think of the Gemini Bitcoin card? Now let's go over to this one. My single greatest travel hack. Use a 0 annual fee Bitcoin rewards credit card. I've earned nearly $2,800 worth of Bitcoin with my Gemini card while traveling internationally all year. It's a way to accumulate Bitcoin on autopilot. Sign up with my link and we both get $50. Now I'm curious to know how long he's been traveling for. Because I mean, $2,800, it's pretty damn good. Especially if that's only like a couple months of traveling. Goddamn. Well, PIO, maybe I'll reach out to you, brother. I mean, this is very, very interesting. If you guys are interested in cards, I mean, let me know. Because it's super interesting to me. All right. I have a Coinbase card, not the credit card. I have the debit card. So it's interesting to spend that. I have not been able to spend it out the country yet. Haven't had the opportunity, but it's an interesting card. I'm definitely looking for other alternatives and solutions and options though. So the Gemini card could be very interesting. All right, we'll see what happens. There's the Cardano card that's been rolled out. However, I can't even use the features because it's not accessible in the United States yet, unfortunately. Hate to see it. You know, Sui has their own card. I believe they have a partnership with Visa. Avalanche. Other blockchains have solutions coming for their own cards. It's going to be very interesting to see how people secure and use cryptocurrencies as a form of payment, you know, where they stack it and they can earn yield, etc. It's going to be very interesting. But yeah, guys. So we have the FOMC meeting coming up in just about 47 minutes or so. So if you guys are watching this with me right now, make sure to subscribe to the channel and stick around another 45 minutes or so. Well, I will be back and we'll be going live together, seeing if Jerome Powell will lower the rates. That is what we are all waiting for. So that's pretty much it. Stay tuned, guys. I will see you again in a little bit. Chief the Yorkie, appreciate you for tapping in. Hopefully you'll tap back in a little bit for the FOMC meeting. I'll be here watching with you. Hell yeah, brother. Love to see it. Well, then I'll see you again in a little bit. Sub in the meantime. Take care, guys.